Hey guys, welcome back. I finally finished my 300ZX, and it looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. It's got some dust on it I'm seeing now. I need to get my little brusher and brush it off, but I will show that to you in just a second after I show you this really quick. I'd shown you this one on the previous video, and this one is on the website now. So this 5-engine super modified whatever pulling tractor is on the website and available, and it's they're already boxed up ready to ship out, so won't be any waiting on the print or anything like that. They come completely disassembled, bare chassis, everything's well, when you look on the website you'll see there's a picture with all the parts laying there. So got that one, and then one I'm working on, and it will be ready very soon. It's got some tweaking to do to it, is this one, and it is a 4 turbine. Don't that look wild? Could you imagine being hooked to that? But yeah, 4 I suppose helicopter gas turbine engines. It's a little different as far as the chassis. The driver sits down lower on that one, which is European tractor pulling, which you see these in American tractor pulling too, but I like to watch the European tractor pulling, and you'll see quite a few of them with the seats farther in and down. I don't know what makes a difference, but anyway, yeah, that one will be out very soon. This one, again, the multi-engine Hemi powered one, is already on the site. You go check it out. I'll also have some at Roanoke of the 5-engine tractors. I'll have those at Roanoke, which is this weekend. What's today? I don't even know what the day is. I have been working so hard to prepare for Roanoke. I am literally going to have a heart attack if I don't be careful. So I got everything stocked, everything's packed and ready to go. We'll pull out from here on Friday. Or I think Roanoke, the show is on the 8th, I believe. If that's the Saturday, it might be the 7th. I can't remember. I don't even know what today's date is. But I'll have the multi-engine Hemi tractors there, and also I will have some of the 12th scale Kragers and Chevy Rallies there as well. So just want to let y'all know that this tractor is available. This one will be probably by next week. This one will be on there, and then I'm just going to continue to make more different variations. All right, back to the 300ZX with my sticky fingers right now. Didn't think I was going to get done because I've been working so hard to get the everything done. I finished this 5 minutes ago. Put the windshield wipers on. Very nice model kit. Tamiya, this is a 1989, but it's a very nice model kit. They go together very well, except the only problem I had with the assembly of this thing was when the interior tub attaches to the chassis. Chassis goes in wonderful. They make, you don't have to glue it. It just pops in, and it's got little pins. But anyway, once I got the chassis or the interior tub in there, it would not go in. It had the front end hanging too high, so I had to go in there and shave a bunch off the dashboard. Luckily, this windshield has black around it, so you can't see that. I had to cut a lot of the dash out, and even some over here on the corners of the dash. You can't see any of that stuff though, but that was what was hitting, so I had to take the body off. I thought I was going to end up making the windows fall out or something, but taking it on and off and on and off. But anyway, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's 100% box stock. There is one minor flaw in the paint. Don't know if you can see that or not. I can see it, but it just turned out really nice. Let me take the camera off of here, that way I can kind of move it around a little bit easier. But it turned out pretty good. It comes right or left-hand drive. Obviously, I made it a left-hand drive. You have to re-drill the windshield wiper holes because they are made for the right-hand drive car. And if you saw the video before, I did just some minor interior details. It turned out real nice though. I like it. Looks good. And under the bottom, it's just 100% box stock. All I did was do some detail painting on the running gear and a little bit of heat staining on the exhaust. I did chrome the exhaust tips. You can see that right there. That's just brushed on Molotov pen. This back taillight assembly is a bear. And the only bear about that is you have to paint the darn, it's clear. All the whole thing is clear. So you have to paint the back side of the red and the yellow blinkers and brake lights, and then the third brake light, that's all clear, to me, a clear paint from the back side. And then you have to paint the inside of it black, and then you have to paint around all of your clear paint. And if you know it's clear, so if you got black paint on the blinker parts, it would show through. You can't even hardly see the darn things now that it's in there, but anyway, it's in there. That's the way it's supposed to be. I went by the paint guide and everything. I did put the decal, 300ZX decal there. Got the Nissan 300ZX tags. It's got the Z right there. And one little Nissan emblem goes right there. That's what it said to do. I don't know. Put chrome in behind the all the lights like it said. It said tester or Tamiya silver. I didn't have any Tamiya silver, so I just used Molotov behind those. And in the headlight assembly, there is actually a bulb on the left. So we're looking at the left headlight. On the left side, there's actually like a little clear bulb that goes in there, and then on the right side of the left headlight, it's just chrome paint. But it turned out real clean. It turned out very clean. Looks good. That's a decal on the intake there. But I just tried to do as clean a job as I could and remain 100% box stock. The mirrors, which I was deathly afraid of because I didn't know how in the heck I was going to get them things attached. That black part is part of the mirror, so it's like that V shape. And I was thinking I had to put them in there before the windows, but you actually put the windows in and then they just glue right on. And I used the UV glue, resin glue, or whatever you call it. So I put the UV glue behind the black part on the window glass, and then I had the body off, and I was able to shine the light through the glass to cure that UV glue, because UV glue has to have the light shining on it in order for it to cure. So you can't like put a cylinder head on an engine with it and expect it to cure, because it has to have UV light. So because there's the glass, I was shining up through the bottom, and it was able to cure through the glass. So that turned out good. I did blackwash the wheels and all that. Did sand the wheels. The front tires do turn really nice. They're very posable. So yeah, it's a really nice model kit. So thanks my bud Benny Johnson, BJ, for giving me this kit some time ago. It's been a while, and it just made a song come into my head. But anyway, all right, Roanoke, Virginia, March the 7th or 8th, whatever the Saturday is, 2025. And it's the MDA Quality Model Car Show, I think is the title. It might not be quality, but I think it is. And I have a flyer around here somewhere, but I don't have a clue where it's at. But yeah, you guys go to Roanoke. It's at the Berglund Center. As a matter of fact, if I can remember right here, I'll try to find the flyer and put a picture of that flyer so you guys can go. If you're up in the, I don't know, within 9 hours of Roanoke, because that's how long it takes me to get there, you should go. It's a wonderful show. Not to mention, there is a really nice actual one-to-one car show at the Berglund Center. It's a top quality car show, and there's a pile of cars, and it's mostly all indoors. There's the Civic Center floor will be covered with cars, and there will be there's another big giant building that's attached to it, and it will be full of cars. So yeah, if you want to go to a nice car show and see a model car show, go to Roanoke this weekend. And yeah, good times. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like I said, that one is available on the site if you're interested. This one's coming probably next week. I just had a few tweaks I had to do. Those engines are terribly difficult to print because all the little hoses and stuff. And you probably say, well, that looks good. Well, maybe, but not good enough. I didn't like how they turned out. So I'm going to work on that. Everything else prints fine except the so you've got this front section here, the intake looking deal. That's one piece. And you've got 4 individual engines. And there, 2 of them are different than there's, for some reason they're different. And then this big back section right here is one piece, and then you have these exhaust outlet things. You can turn them however you want. Those are separate. And of course the fender comes off, the seat comes off, the steering wheel and all that stuff, and the rear tires. But yeah, pretty cool. But anyway, all right, well, thank you for watching, guys. I gotta go inside and rest. I am 100% beat. But before I go, don't forget, as always, go check it out, hobbynutmodels.com. I just got an order in from Mark. I guess I'll show you those kit. I got 2 kits. Let me show you those real fast. I got this from him. I've been looking at this kit for a long time, and I've just never bought one. So I got that one. Revell 57 Chevy Bel Air. So that looks like a nice model kit. Got that one. And then I also got, let's see, I've seen this one going around, the Stranger Things 79 Chevy Camaro Z28. I keep turning on the wrong side, but anyway, looks like a nice kit. I don't know anything about the tooling on these. They're probably both old tooling. I don't even know about Stranger Things. I've never watched it one time in my life. Apparently it's on Netflix. But yeah, pretty cool. Also got some paints. I'm not going to open them up, but I got some Tamiya and MCW paints to add to the stash. So again, big thanks to hobbynutmodels.com for supporting my channel for so long now. It's been a long time. Mark, thank you. I appreciate you. And go check out what Mark's got to offer over there. Grab yourself a model kit and some paint and some glue and go have fun. And as always, don't forget to go check it out. I got new stickers too, by the way. They look better than this. Still got the same logo, but it's got some other stuff. Anyway, bring your model to life, mcvproducts.net. Guys, go check it out. I appreciate you. And maybe I'll see you at Roanoke. That'd be nice. All right, guys, take care. See you sooner than this one, I hope. This is if I didn't have so much to do, I'd have had a video out sooner. But yeah, been a rough one. But I'm all just about caught up until I get back, and then I get to print everything that I sold at Roanoke to try and refill the shelves, which I don't take everything, but it makes them run low. So it's a never revolving door, and it's a good problem to have though. So thank you guys for supporting me, my kids, my wife. I mean, you do. You really do. You support. When you go to mcvproducts.net or you watch this video, you're supporting me. So thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. All right, guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Oh, and I have some pictures of this right afterwards. All right.